hunting them, guys. The Keys, I'm sorry to say, I'm gonna say a prayer for you later, Florida Keys, but the Keys is in a world of danger, guys. So we need your help to do your part to get this infestation under control. Okay guys, there's no secret that iguanas cause destruction to Florida's land and infrastructure, guys. Right across the street, what you guys are seeing right now is basically an iguana nest land. This is where the iguanas make their burrows, they just dig, and this is where they like to sunbathe and have fun. As you guys can see, there's a nest right over there, a fat nest, and that nest can go far back, as far as 20 feet back, and also down about 20 feet. So it's going to be underneath, basically what you guys are seeing is that road right there. So these iguanas, the issue is not that they're making nests, but the issue is where they're making their nests is by canals, and usually the canals are right next to infrastructure, under foundation and stuff like that. So basically, imagine if iguanas keep nesting over here, making more nests, keep pushing this this embankment back. Eventually, they're going to be making their nests underneath the roads and causing landslides and causing unsafe infrastructure for us humans. So this is just an issue right here. Now, the iguanas, like I said, there's no natural predator, so if they keep breeding in that nest, keep making more iguanas and keep making more nests in that embankment, we're going to be in some serious problems right here, guys. This invasive green iguana is a nuisance to Florida because Florida is built all up on canals, guys. We have thousands and thousands of miles of canals, shorelines, roads by the water, bridges, people's homes, infrastructure. There goes an iguana just posted right there. He's made a nest right there. Now, another reason why it's discolored is because also their fecal matter contains salmonella and ammonia, which is going to kill the grass. Potent chemical found in their waste. So eventually, over time, it's just going to keep rotting. They're going to keep digging. They're going to keep pooping. They're going to keep reproducing. And embankment is right next to a road. So eventually, over time, they're going to be making nests underneath that road. And God forbid that road caves in and people are going to be in the canal. So guys, this is just one little issue why the iguana, guys, this is just one little big issue why the green iguana is a nuisance to over here in Florida. All right, real quick, guys, here's some more evidence of iguanas causing damage here in Florida. Now, basically, the iguanas, they like to come on the roadway to bask in the sun so they can get the most heat, but it looks like there was a soft spot over here and the iguanas start to dig. So basically, what's going to happen is the iguana is going to keep digging underneath here, right here, and eventually make a nest all underneath here. And eventually, he's going to keep digging and digging and eventually make a nest under that road. See, this is why iguanas are a pest over here in Florida, and that's why they're going to be causing a lot of damage. They are causing damage now, but they're going to be causing greater damage here in the near future. All right, so right quick, man, we're going to be walking over here. Look, guys, here goes another hole made by iguanas. Now, like I said, there's usually soft spots where the iguana can start digging, and they do like to be over here on this when it's hot, like on like stones and stuff, because the stone will get hot and they'll be able to get the most heat. Let's see. Okay. Oh, look what we found here, guys. There goes evidence that an iguana was in this hole. There goes a piece of iguana skin right there, guys. So it doesn't take a rocket scientist. It's not rocket science to know that iguanas are really messing up Florida, guys, and this is proof right here. This is by a busy street, like I said. So what if the iguana keeps digging over here, and it is soft dirt right here? So, you know, hate to say it, but they need to fill this hole because you don't want an iguana to keep digging, and he's going to make a big sinkhole in this area and probably over there where that road is. We're going to go ahead over here in an iguana nest, guys. I'm going to show you what an iguana nest looks like. Get down this slope. Got to be very, very careful. Okay. So, guys, what you guys are looking at right here, this is an iguana nest, guys. As you see, this is where the iguana probably defecates a lot. That's why there's nothing growing over here, no plants. And right there is his burrow. Iguanas, they can stay up in the trees, but when it's nesting season, they like to be in their burrows, guys. Now, inside there's probably going to be a female iguana, a couple male iguanas, a couple different chambers for different iguanas, and most likely there's going to be some eggs in there, guys, because the iguana, it's breeding season right now, and it's going to be a very hot summer, so there's going to be a lot. Oh, AKA, I don't know what that was. I'm guessing it was a big iguana. Speaking of big iguanas, there goes some big iguana poop right there. You got to be very careful here in Florida, guys, because there's a lot of snakes. We do have the poisonous water moccasin, aka the cottonmouth, and this is prime territory for him right here. So I'm gonna just be very, very careful. Here goes another iguana's nest, guys. Another iguana's nest. So there's probably a bull in there, a couple females, a couple bulls, a couple females, a couple eggs, a couple babies, and they're just having a big old happy iguana family up in there. Probably all underneath here is the nest. And like I said, the road is right there. So what happens if the iguanas in here reproduce, make babies, and now those babies are gonna reproduce and make more babies along this bank? You see what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lot more holes. There's gonna be a lot more digging, and there's gonna be a lot more devastation to the infrastructure over here, guys. We do have a foundation laid over here. The iguana keeps digging to keep, you know, nesting. He is potentially gonna make a landslide, or he's gonna crack and sink that foundation, guys. And I hate to say it, but it's gonna cause a lot of devastation, a lot of damage. It's gonna be very expensive to rebuild all this stuff, get rid of these iguanas. This is just a small example. We're on one little canal embankment right here. Just on this road alone, there's 10 of them. So we're just on one of them in one little street in about a mile of land. And you guys see what's going on over here with these iguanas. All this right here, the reason this grass is this color is because iguana waste, iguana poop, iguana urine is slowly but surely gonna kill the plants and make this land toxic and not fertile. Nothing's gonna wanna grow here, guys. Look at all this, it's all dry, it's all dead. Look at all this right here. This is all soiled from iguanas basking and pooping and stuff like that. So the iguana issue is a real problem here in South Florida. Not only are they everywhere competing with everything, you know, land, flowers, but they are also competing with our land, potentially causing sinkholes, roads to cave in, foundation to crack. Think about this, guys. The Key West, right? The Keys, right? Is basically one road. It's called the Oversea Highway. It's basically one lane this way, one lane that way. It's basically one lane this way, one lane that way, north and south. Actually going to mess up the Keys even more, guys. They're gonna cause a lot of road damage, a lot of bridge damage, a lot of damage to the natural plants over there, the animals, waste for the future plants to grow, taking up space where the natural animals should be at. They're gonna be there, and since there's nothing hunting them, guys, the Keys, I'm sorry to say, I'm gonna say a prayer for you later, Florida Keys, but the Keys is in a world of danger, guys. So we need your help to do your part to get this infestation under control. Checking with your local laws. Remember, we're not with animal cruelty, but we are with catching the iguanas. Animal cruelty is not tolerated. You are allowed to catch them with a trap, a snare, a noose, a net. You're not allowed to shoot them over here in Florida unless you're on private land. So if everybody does their part, hopefully, just hopefully, we can slow down these iguanas just enough where if we get a big freeze, it can wipe out a good amount of their population. Wipe out a good bit of their population and get their numbers in check. Because right now, these animals are running rampant, out of control, out of freaking control. And